Hey, friends. It's Rob Phoenix, Powwow Guy, with a Powwow Weekly update from Sunday, June 4th through Saturday, June 10th. So this weekend, June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, was the annual conference for the Institute of Hermetic Studies, uh, I believe founded and run by Mr. Mark Stavish. It was in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Johnny and I were up there for the weekend. Uh, and yesterday, Saturday, I did my not a lecture, just I spoke about Pennsylvania Dutch powwow. The attendees, there were a lot of people there. I was really surprised. They were very open and receptive to the subject. Now this is a group that studies like academic and esoteric things that are far above my head and understanding. Things like Kabbalah and theurgy, or things I don't even know about. But it was a really nice group of people. They all seem very well educated. And the discussion was very fun. I believe they live cast it or whatever, broadcast it or whatever. So maybe some of you saw it that way. But it was a good time, and it was, once again, it was cool hearing people's personal stories about their experiences or whatever, about how they had heard of it, didn't really know what it was. Some people had never heard of it. So it was really interesting time. Last night the moon became full, of course, so today is basically the full moon. Honey and I actually came home last night instead of waiting until today, so we missed the tail end of the conference, but it was just time for us to come home. And I'm really glad we did, because we had this super violent storm come through last night. We were all tired at my house, and it was like 7:30. I was up in bed watching a movie on my phone called Meet Joe Black from the 90s. I don't know, Brad Pitt. I don't know, it seems kind of boring. But anyway, Josani was in his room and Bill was down in his office, and just out of nowhere, it just started, this massive like chunks of ice came pelting down, this hailstorm, super damaging. Then torrential downpour, lightning, and I mean, it was insane. And I went into Josani's room and I said, "Look out the window, look what's coming down." And you could hear it. It was super loud. And as we were looking out the window, we saw chunks of ice hit the electrical transformer right by our house, and it exploded. And so all the power went out. So we were out of power from, I would say, 7:45 p.m. until 6:30 this morning. Which was unfortunate because it was super humid and hot last night. So we did our best, but it is what it is. We survived the night. That was really interesting. Just this like freak storm came through. It did a lot of damage. We saw this morning that there was just like limbs down everywhere, and street lights busted, and cars have dents and such. With I came out early this morning and I put our property back to normal, so there's no trace of it here. But anyway, that was interesting. So since I'm on that subject, I may as well say, for Southcentral Pennsylvania, the weather this upcoming week, right now, as it stands on Sunday, June 4th, it looks like it's going to be mostly sunny, warm weekend, lots of sun, with the most chance of rain as of right now on Thursday. This is actually going to be a good week to start weeding your vegetable garden, just because the weeds are really popping up now. At least here. Maybe you've already done that, or maybe you don't get weeds somehow. But so this week I'll be doing a lot of weeding in the garden. I know eventually it gets to a point where you can't keep up with it. We try every year. We make a valiant effort, and then at some point we just say, whatever. We'll figure out what's a vegetable and what's a weed eventually, but that's okay too. So anyway, astrologically this week, the moon is in the signs of Sagittarius right now, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then ends in Pisces. So the parts of our body that are ruled, Sagittarius rules the top part of our legs, Capricorn rules our knees, but also our teeth and just bones in general. Aquarius rules the bottom part of our legs, like our calf muscles and our shins, and then Pisces rules the feet. So this coming week, take care of your legs, maybe exercise your legs, do something with your legs, but also be aware that this might be a time when you're more prone to injuries in that part of your body. So just be careful. But you can make might be a good week to make a homemade muscle rub or something. My knees were really hurting me this morning. Uh, I have arthritis in my knees. It comes and goes. They were hurting me this morning, but now it's fine. But might be a good week for me to make like a really good menthol rub for my knees for that, like a pain relief cream. Yeah, why not? So in other powwow news, I got a new throw stick. It has like a little serpent carved into it going up. I'm not going to say who gave that to me because they asked me not to. But anyway, looks cool. I'm excited about it. Start using that. My walking stick that I normally use is just here. But sometimes that's a little cumbersome, a little clumsy because it's like up to here on me. So this like smaller throw stick seems a little more handy. It's lighter, it's lower, it's smaller, more convenient. So I did another video recently on the throw stick, maybe a few months ago. But if you're not familiar with it, you could check on my website. I think I have a blog about it, or on the Powwow Tools page or whatever. I have the information out there somewhere. So that's really it. Because it's so nice, I don't like to be inside. There are a couple of home remedies that I would like to make this week. I do want to get some candles made, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but it's just been so warm. And then, to have the stove going and just be in my small kitchen, I don't know. I'll probably do something. This week is also the last class for this current batch of people taking a 6-week course. So Monday is the final class. Good group of people. And then I did have some interest yesterday, some people asking me about when the next round of classes will be. So I guess I'm going to do it again. This was definitely a better experience than the first time I did the class. So I really like this new sort of approach at it. It's simpler, it's to the point, and it is what it is. You get the information. What you do with it is up to you. But anyway, that's that. So I hope everyone is doing really well. I hope you all have a great week. I hope everybody stays healthy and safe and happy. If you have any questions or just want to discuss powwow stuff in general, you can get in touch with me through my website, pagermanpowwow.com. But that's it. Everybody have a great week. God bless you guys. Love you. And let's talk soon.